Hello everyone and welcome to Guiding Star Tarot. So happy to have you here. I hope you're all doing well. Today's pick a card reading is about your next big success, and let's see what that is going to be for you. There are 3 piles for you to choose from. This is pile number 1 with the blue sandstone crystal in a shape of a little heart. Okay, pile number 2 with a piece of amethyst crystal. And pile number 3 with the clear quartz crystal in a shape of a point. Just choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to, and after done choosing, you can skip ahead to your reading using the timestamps in the description box below. But before we get started, please take a quick moment to hit like and also to subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. And if you're interested in the decks that I'll be using for today, if you're just curious, I'll be just listing them down below in the description box so you can check them out. All right, and with that being said, let's get started with the readings. Hello, my dear pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. To everyone who are drawn to the first crystal with the blue sandstone in the shape of a heart, as well as that were drawn to the first card. So pile number 1, let's see what is the message behind this card for you about your next big success. And you've got here Finch says new opportunities and choices are opening to you now, claim them. So this is really beautiful and exciting. So it feels that your next big success is going to be a new opportunity or even multiple opportunities that will offer you the power to choose. It feels like you're going to have plenty of choices, new doors opening to you, possibilities for expansion, and it feels like you're not going to feel trapped anymore. You're going to feel like things are just expanding for you in your life and be able to have more opportunities and room to grow and to explore new things. Why not? And yeah, like choices, the ability to choose what is best for you. Like there's new doors opening for you. Okay, now let's take a look at your oracles. So pile number 1, your next big success. What is your next big success going to be about? What is the energy around your next big success, pile number 1? All right, so you've got abundance, pile number 1, your next big success, and you also have healing. So it's coming to, to my mind, this message of you healing your limiting beliefs and blockages in terms of receiving abundance and having that openness towards embracing and receiving abundance and blessings from the universe. So I feel like those of you that were drawn to this pile, in pile number 1, you've been experiencing some sort of blockage or like internal blockage, or like a certain limiting belief or like multiple ones, like limited kind of thoughts, and mindsets that were kind of keeping you into a place of blocking abundance and prosperity to be basically received by you. So I feel like universe wants to offer you so much, and like due to this kind of limiting beliefs or like energy where you've been kind of keeping yourself into, you've been blocking or even not able to embrace this abundance and these blessings. So hear me out, pile number 1. I feel like this next big success is going to be you successfully healing, you successfully overcoming those limiting beliefs, those fears, that blockage, within you that was holding you back from receiving all the amazing blessings and abundance and opportunities that are literally meant for you. Okay, so I feel like with this healing process, there's going to be this openness, all right, in terms of your energetic space, of your mentality, your mindset, the way you see yourself, the way you see and approach money, wealth, abundance, and all that in your life. So what I'm talking, about could be having certain limiting beliefs such as like money are hard to get, or like I like deep down kind of not feeling worthy of like a certain amount, like a bigger amount of money, or like a certain lifestyle, just maybe being conditioned, you know, to believe so, being raised in a certain mindset, and kind of like building that mindset, you know, throughout your life that was surrounding like either scarcity mentality, either lack of trust, lack of confidence, not like lack of self-worth and all that. So I feel like you're about to heal that. You're about to work through those fears, through those wounds, through those limiting beliefs, and unblock and unlock this amazing abundance and success, and new opportunities are like starting to flow into your life. Like your life is about to get flooded with opportunities, with abundance, and new doors opening, and that is coming in from the openness within you first. All right, let's take a look at your tea leaves, pile number 1, and see more about your next big success. All right, hold on. Can we get the card? All right, let's see what is coming through for you. Okay, so the first card you've got Peacock, beware of great pride. Okay, so I'm sensing here that perhaps this is like, you know, an energy of kind of keeping things a bit in balance, like not going onto the other kind of side of the spectrum, right? With all this abundance, with all this prosperity, like I feel like Spirit is advising you to, you know, beware of great pride, to not like get yourself towards the other side of the spectrum, as is said. All right, let's see. You also have Casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. By the way, I want to mention something else like that just came in about this peacock card. You know, peacocks are like such kind of, how to put it in words, like majestic birds, right? Like where it's basically like impossible not to be amazed at them, not to, like, everyone admires them, and especially like, you know, with them spreading their feathers and all that, and the tail and everything, you know. So I'm sensing like you're about to really go through a glow up, pile number 1, with all this openness, with all this healing. Like you're basically becoming the best version of yourself, and you're transmuting into a whole new you, a whole new life, which is going to bring you a lot of admiration, respect, people noticing you, acknowledgement, you know, people recognizing you, you know, like, or getting recognition. So it could be like you, your business, everything, right? So there is this openness, there is this like abundance, right, coming in. So with all the attention, with everything going on, like Spirit is just advising to kind of, you know, make sure that you remain grounded, pretty much. With Casket, it says someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So it feels like it's going to be the end of a version of yourself, of an old version of yourself, of you with the old limiting beliefs, of you with maybe the old habits and lifestyle. And I feel like this healing is about to put the start to a whole new life starting for you. A new chapter in your life where you're like stepping up into a whole new version of yourself, and all this is part of this big success, which starts with you and reflects onto the outside. You've got also Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. All right, so it really looks like you're about to put the start of a solid foundation for yourself, again, like being in a healthy relationship with money, in like a grounded, secure mindset of confidence, of knowing your worth. And this is like the foundation for once, which is going to be leading you towards success. All right, that is well deserved. That is you getting finally recognition, acknowledgement, and all that for your hard work. And also for the work you do within yourself. So this is kind of like two messages in one. Like one, you're getting a solid foundation for yourself. You're building a solid foundation for yourself where you're really starting to work on your inner self, on your inner fears, limiting beliefs, and all that, which is going to translate into success and rising, like the tower. But this tower that reaches to amazing heights is going to be based on a solid foundation, right? So that means, long-lasting success. But also this is about the effort that you've been putting in up until now, but due to certain limiting beliefs, like you were just in this chasing dynamic. So it feels like you're finally going to receive the success that you are well deserved for. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. So yeah, I did tell you, pile number 1, it feels like you're about to like experience this next big success with, coming with a lot of compliments, admiration, acknowledgement from people around you, from people in general, like also, expansion as well. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards, pile number 1, and see more about the next big success, the World. This is so interesting because it really represents kind of the same energy as the casket, which is like you closing a cycle, you closing a chapter. So you finally, kind of doing the inner work, dealing with those internal limiting beliefs and everything, like changing your mindset and everything, and your lifestyle, everything pretty much. And you're starting a fresh new life for yourself, pile number 1. And this is going to be a chapter filled with success. Let's see. You're also like leaving past behind, old energies, what's no longer serving you behind. You've got 8 of Wands. This is what I'm talking about. This is the energy of multiple opportunities reaching out to you. Offers. This is also like in the online energy. So for a lot of you, pile number 1 might resonate. Maybe you tried to get success in terms of like having an online business, or trying to become a successful content creator, or like trying to get certain, like maybe work from home job or whatever, however this might resonate. But it doesn't have to be only online or long distance, but it also just can be any like type of successes like success opportunities. And even if you do work in a company, right, like that is also coming in. And I sense a lot of like exciting energies coming through, like energy gaining momentum, things starting to kind of pick up the pace and start progressing towards the direction that you want. You've got King of Cups. So this is your energy of entering that abundance mindset and energy, alignment. And I also sense that you're going to be more in tune with your heart, with your emotions, like diving in deep within your emotions and feelings, and maybe using those as a tool to manifest more abundance, but also like noticing what you're feeling around abundance, money, like getting more connected to your deeper self and to what are basically your emotions trying to tell you, and like the signs that were there all along. And I see you becoming wiser, more like with more kind of like wisdom in terms of your own feelings, your emotions, and just like how you're processing life and the deeper aspects. And yeah, like not going on autopilot is what I'm hearing. Let's see. Okay, 7 of Swords. I feel like you either have been deceiving yourself, or like these limiting beliefs have been deceiving yourself, or like, for some of you could be a certain person, because it says someone going out of your life, could be a certain person that was feeding you this and like holding you back, or like not necessarily feeding you limiting beliefs, but like holding you back a lot in terms of your frequency, your energy, and what you wanted to achieve, and could be healing from a connection or relationship, right? But I do see that some deceiving energies, someone that is not worth trusting. It's going to be like something that, or someone that goes away, you're leaving someone or something behind. You're closing a chapter with some old energies, and you're starting fresh within the Queen of Wands energy, which is literally the energy of the peacock, which is about being seen, recognized, being perceived as attractive, good looking, energetically, like very magnetic. And it's all coming in from your self-worth, your sense of confidence, you loving yourself, you're putting more love within yourself, and practicing self-care, respecting yourself, having boundaries, knowing your worth, and all that. And that is just making you 10 times more, or like infinite more, times attractive. But like attractive, I mean not just physically and perceived by others in a romantic way, but just like attractive in terms of like attracting a universe's abundance and blessings, like attracting money, opportunities, people, everything. You're just becoming a literal magnet of success. And this is going to be your biggest success, like this transformation, this glow up, right? That is happening all around, like not just physically, but internally as well. And I see you like kind of starting to maybe like find your style as well, and like not be confident enough to wear, what you really love, what it makes you like really feel good. And you're no longer gonna hide or like try to kind of dim your light. Like you're really gonna allow your true light to shine, and that is going to bring you also, like as I said, success and admiration and recognition from the outside. Okay, so pile number 1, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello my dear pile number 2, and welcome to your reading to everyone who are drawn to the second crystal with the amethyst, and also who are drawn to the second card. And let's take a look at what is your next big success, pile number 2, and let's see what is the message behind your card that you were drawn to. Okay, Kingfisher, and it says prosperity is flowing. Have faith that you will receive it in the perfect form. I love this. So I'm sensing like Spirit saying that trust the process, trust the universe, trust that you're going to receive prosperity and abundance no matter what. That is yours. Okay, no one can take it away from you. Okay, and I feel like prosperity is about to be flowing into your life. So I feel more money is coming in, more earnings, better paid job, better paid position, promotion, pay rise, more sales in a business, like whatever. I'm sensing more money is coming in, and this next big success is about prosperity and money, prosperity also like in terms of stability, maybe in regards to home situation. All right, but let's take a look at your oracles and see more about this next big success for pile number 2. Okay, you've got here agreement. Pile number 2, your next big success and productivity. So for sure, the first message that comes to my mind is contract with that agreement. So contract in regards to career and your work life, since you've got productivity as well. So I feel that there is some sort of agreement, offer, contract coming in that you're about to get, that is going to bring you the opportunity to be more productive, the opportunity to work towards something like a project that is going to bring you really good money, that is going to bring you prosperity. So prosperity is about to be flowing into your life. Have faith. You will receive it. You will accept it. You will access this abundance. Yeah, that is the word that I was looking for. In the perfect form, in divine timing. So even if you have some sort of offer, opportunity, partnership, or collaboration you might be thinking about, or interview that you might have, or that you had and you're waiting for the reply, whatever this is that you are kind of, wondering whether you're going to get it or not, Spirit is saying this success is yours and nobody's. Okay, so you will get it. You will get that interview. You will get that job. You will get that position. You will get that pay rise, right? You will get that collaboration, that partnership. So I feel you having work to do, like you being busy, being productive, having projects, having sales, having, whatever. But like it's all for the better, like it's all for the best purpose, like it's all in your highest good, right? And it's all bringing you like such good money. It's not like work in vain, is worth it for sure. Okay, for some of you, I feel like it's gonna resonate less people in pile number 2, but it might be an agreement or like contract in terms of a home, stability in terms of a home, right? But yeah, let's see what else is coming through for pile number 2 about this next big success. Next big success for pile number 2. Okay, so the first card, the first tea leaf is heart, love, deep affection, and caring. I'm sensing like it's something that you're gonna absolutely love doing. So again, this productivity energy doesn't feel like, oh my god, I have to work so much, like I've got so much to do. Like, no, it feels like, right, let's do this. Like, it feels a really strong energy of motivation, determination, feeling inspired, just like ready to, you know, conquer the world. And you're really gonna get such good money and such good fulfillment out of this, because it's also something that you absolutely love doing. Okay, and you're gonna put your heart and soul into it, and it's going to be so fulfilling, and you're also gonna reap the fruits, the you know, results of the hard work. So I feel like it's gonna be a very exciting agreement coming through for you. You've got here diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. In your case, pile number 2, this is interesting because it's like you can be both at the receiving and offering end, and I feel like you're going to be like simultaneous at both ends, as in like you will be receiving a precious gift from the universe, such as like this opportunity, this agreement that will help you like expand your work, or like work towards something that you really love, make also a lot of money, expand your earnings, and get fulfillment and prosperity. But I feel like you're also going to give something, like with your work, you're going to bring value to someone's life or to people in general, or like to a company, right? Okay, let's see, you've got club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. So it feels like, you know, there's this energy of either competition, or like someone might be jealous on you getting this, or like someone trying to manipulate you or whatever. But just listen to your heart, okay, pile number 2, and it's gonna take you towards where you are meant to be. You've got here wishbone, a wish is granted. So again, I feel strongly that for a lot of in pile number 2, you might be having something that you are precisely wishing for or hoping for with this agreement, that you might either wait for the response, or it might be something that you're actively kind of, you know, daydreaming about, being like, man, I wish that so much. And that is going to be granted to you. So universe is about to grant you a wish with this agreement, with this opportunity to do something that you're going to feel excited about, that you're going to pour your heart and soul into, that is going to bring you also money. So maybe it is something that you wished for so long to be doing, and also to be getting money, you know, for it to be your job, or like your business, or like the official way you're making money, whatever. Okay. But I sense you're gonna feel very lucky soon, pile number 2. That is for sure. Let's take a look at your tarot cards and see. 6 of Cups. This is literally, again, energy of a gift, offer, something being offered to you, and it's like a bouquet of flowers, right? And I feel like this is symbolically meaning that this could be like a positive response, positive news, an agreement that it helps you blossom. It helps your work, your business expand and blossom and thrive. It helps you bring more money, or like earn more money and expand in your prosperity. And the diamond, of course, represents the energy of something really precious, something really valuable, right? So again, like in a material aspect. So I feel like that is something very strong coming your way, like being offered to you. Let's see, 6 of Wands. This is card of successfully winning like a battle. In your case, could be successfully getting an interview, successfully overcoming an issue or like an obstacle, successfully like accomplishing something. This is energy of accomplishment. This is energy of also recognition and acknowledgement, or being seen by others, being like admired by others, your work being admired by others, people cheering you, you being congratulated as well, very strongly, you being congratulated, you being celebrated, your success being celebrated. I see you literally feeling like a winner, you know, like yeah, like you just experienced a victory, right? So that is something coming through. Pile number 2, let's see what else we have about your next big success. You've been working really hard. So for some of you, I feel like your work and your productivity is gonna pay off as well. But more than so, I feel that a lot of you in pile number 2, that you were drawn to this pile for a reason. So it feels like you've been working so hard and you've been carrying a lot of weight, like you've been maybe doing a lot of things that you weren't particularly enjoying, like, it wasn't the easiest, but you still pushed through. And it feels like that chapter is about to be over. And you might be getting money easier, more effortlessly, but also could be through a work that you are really, truly enjoying and doesn't feel like work anymore, right? And I'm sensing like a new chapter that is more easy, like lighthearted, enjoyable, comes in for you. Pile number 2 with disagreement. So it could be a job that you are enjoying more, could be like the type of work that you are just, literally into. It could be like a new project that is a project of your heart, for your heart. But you're also going to get money, but you're going to be so excited to be productive into this, like it's going to motivate you. Because I feel like a lot of you have been lost motivation. We've got 8 of Swords, inspiration. Maybe you've been feeling stuck. Maybe you've been experiencing stagnation in your, money, work. And I feel like that is going to be overcome successfully. All right, let's pull one more card for pile number 2 about your next big success. Oh my God, you've also got 2 of Swords. Pile number 2, you've been really stuck in some way in regards to facing some obstacles or difficulties, or like trying to create a breakthrough, trying to push through some situation and trying maybe to get something, trying to find a way out of a situation, and constantly just battling and trying, and feeling like at some point just tied, with your arms and legs tied, and like being literally like, I don't know what to do. But that is about to change, pile number 2. And I feel like 1, your hard work is not in vain and it's going to be worth it. And 2, you're going to experience freedom out of a blockage, out of a situation that was holding you stuck, and stagnant. So I feel like there's this offer, this agreement, this partnership, whatever this is, that is going to help bring you a lot of money and financial freedom and success, but also it's going to be bringing you, the opportunity to really put your heart into something, bring value to the world, also bringing in value to you. It's like an energetic exchange in there. I feel like this club energy with someone trying to make something, trying to make you do something against your will, could be someone who's been adding a lot of pressure on you, someone who's been like a boss, a company, a collaboration that you took, something that felt like you were just stuck, bound by a contract, or bound by certain limits, that you couldn't do much about, but you just felt stuck and you couldn't help. But or maybe you were kind of thinking that, okay, I have to stay this until something better comes in. But either way, I sense your wish is going to be granted and you're going to be getting something so much better, pile number 2. And I love that for you. All right, so this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello, my dear pile number 3, and welcome to your reading to everyone who are drawn to the 3rd crystal with the clear quartz, as well as who are drawn to the 3rd card. And let's take a look at what is your next big success, pile number 3. And also let's take a look at what is the message behind the card that you were drawn to. And you have the woodpecker, and it says, use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find a new rhythm. So I'm sensing that this next big success for you, pile number 3, is going to be about learning how to either decide for yourself, learning how to use your own discernment, and how to tap into that inner strength, inner fortitude and confidence, and just like knowing for yourself, right? And learning, what it is that you actually want, what you feel drawn to, what is most important to you, like kind of doing a bit of a organization or cleanup, internally, where you're connecting more and coming more in alignment with yourself. And also being able to plan better, to maybe have more practical plans, or having like more practical steps into planning that is going to help you reach to your goal, your goals, right? Maybe you have multiple ones, your goals easier and faster, and like kind of find a new rhythm that is just more in alignment with what you want to achieve. But also like could be finding that alignment energetically, right, with you, the kind of person, or like whatever you want to achieve, whatever you want to accomplish, and where you want to be in life. Because a lot of times like it's really important to align ourselves with the version of ourselves that already has what we desire, right? Okay, now pile number 3, let's take a look at your oracles and see more about your next big success. Pile number 3, your next big success. Ooh, you've got trust. Okay. Pile number 3, your next big success. Communication. So I'm picking up this energy of you learning, or like becoming more aware and finding the power to trust yourself, to trust your own skills, your own capacities, like how capable you are, and also having trust in yourself to be able to communicate, or to have the trust to put yourself out there, to speak up your mind, to communicate, to be able to really like not hide pretty much. And also like communication can be in terms of not necessarily just communicating with people, externally, but like literally being able to set up more clear intentions in regards to your goals towards the universe, like being able to communicate with yourself, with the universe, like being able to be more aware and like have more clear clear kind of mind, and have more clarity in regards to where you want to be getting, with your goal, like or in life, what you want to be achieving, what are the milestones, what are the steps, what you can do to kind of get into that rhythm and align with that, and how you can basically, adjust things or find the actual steps to get yourself there. And just communication can be even writing down your intentions, writing down your goals, writing down the steps on how to get there, journaling and all that. Okay, but it also comes up as energy, of being able to communicate as well, with trust, with confidence, in terms of like being able to communicate with others, to speak up your your mind, what your wants and needs are, maybe let's say in a negotiation, in a contract, whatever, I see you being more confident in communicating. So yeah, it all kind of ties well together. All right, let's take a look at your tea leaves now. Pile number 3, hold on, you've got here the Nest card. Okay, let's see, pile number 3, your next big success, pile number 3. All right, so you have the Nest, and it says an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So again, yeah, it does come up as you becoming more aware of what is truly meaningful and important to you, what you want to be achieving, and how to align and how to trust, or how to learn to trust, yourself and the process and your own capacity to get that. And could be having something to do with maybe meeting someone, and communication is key, and like it's important for you to be able to be confident, to put yourself out there, to communicate, to meet new people, also to be able to like get stability in terms of a home, in terms of being able to provide for others. You also have here bell announcement. All right, so maybe you finding in yourself the power with this next big success, like being your inner strength and fortitude in being able to make a certain announcement, or to communicate something, that is detrimental in your process, in your progress of getting those goals. You've got career. Maybe this is about saying what you want, in your career, like communicating that you want a pay rise, that you deserve a pay rise, communicating that you want to be leaving that job and find another one, communicating that I feel like it's more about stability, security, and more money. You've got also pineapple reconciliation. Maybe communicating and getting back in connection and in touch with someone, in a collaboration, in a partnership, with a company, with a brand. But it's all about like going through that thinking process, through that reflection, and finding the way and the rhythm to align yourself with what you want, and being able to also take the next step, not just planning, not just imagine, but like be able to have trust in taking the next step and communicate, put yourself out there, write a letter, write an email, get that interview, find like a way to have a meeting and talk, with that person. Like, it does come up to that, and I see that being a success. I see that communication having a successful outcome, and the outcome being some sort of like either a positive announcement or good news coming back to you, or through getting more stability, maybe in your career, ability to have more comfort, to have more money, to have a home that you want, or the possibility to provide. Could be reconciliation for some of you with someone romantically. Doesn't have to be only career-wise. Maybe career was some sort of aspect that was standing in between, and maybe it was some sort of aspect that was interfering, and you could be reconciling. Okay, I feel for a lot of you in pile number 3 is going to resonate this way, because an emotionally secure and loving family is important to you. Maybe work is important as well, but you kind of going deep and realizing, by using your own discernment and fortitude, what it is that you actually want and what is actually more important to you, and how to find a new rhythm to still achieve your goals and to still like be, invested in what you're doing, but also have that emotionally secure, loving family that is important to you. Communication might be key, trust might be key in terms of this reconciliation, and I feel like you're going to successfully get that back. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards. The High Priestess. This is literally the card of using your own discernment and being in touch with your own intuition and your own energy, and being able to understand things from a deeper perspective, and being able to communicate with more openness and empathy, or like understanding where other people are coming from, and like really being able to kind of get into the water star sign energy that this is representing, which is about flexibility, which is about understanding, which is about being able to get to a goal, like get to a common ground, but like being fluid, being able to kind of navigate something with ease. Let's see what else is coming through, but it's coming also like strong energy of getting to a certain level of emotional understanding and wisdom about yourself, about other people's needs emotionally. You've got Queen of Wands. Okay, so that is also telling me that, again, for some of you, this is about confidence. This is about having the inner power and inner strength to put yourself out there, to not hide, to not dim your light. This is about trusting in yourself and getting, opportunities, attracting, maybe success in your career. Again, it's going to resonate differently since it's a general reading, but it also can be about knowing how to, kind of make others feel desired, but also like respect yourself as well. Let's see what else is coming through. The Hermit. Maybe you've been caught up in finding a way or a solution or an answer, and you've been just spending a lot of time on your own. Maybe you've been withdrawn. Maybe you've been more like on your own, kind of in your own mind and way and path, but maybe you are going to start noticing maybe the surroundings, maybe be more aware towards the people around you, maybe your family, maybe learn how to communicate, how to navigate a situation. This is also about finding a solution, finding an answer, getting what you've been seeking for, okay? But again, the Hermit is about introspection, reflection. So again, I feel like that is going to be really important in this process. Let's see pile number 3. The next big success, Knight of Wands. So this is also showing that there is this aspect of starting a project with passion, or putting your passion into something, or being able to rekindle with someone, or putting yourself out there, you know, and doing what you are passionate about with more trust and confidence. All right, and you've got the 10 of Wands. This is literally the energy of putting a lot of work into something and definitely like paying off, but being able to also start a new chapter that feels more effortless, that where you're going to be finally able to rest, to recharge, to maybe focus on your family, right? Maybe you've been working really hard, maybe career has been really important to you, and now you're going to be able to trust that you can still do good in career and still get you know, your goals, but also find a rhythm and balance with your personal life. Could be this 10 of Wands also could be that you've been working really hard to maybe maintain a balance, or to find a solution, to find an answer, or to get something, you know, in your career. But I feel like that is something that like it's a bit more of a rough patch in your life, or maybe you've got difficulties, maybe, yeah, with someone here, like in terms of having arguments or misunderstandings. But I feel like that is going to get sorted, and I feel like the success is also going to be about a rough patch in your life coming to an end, and a new cycle starting, where things are just like more eased off, and like relaxed and stable and secure, with better communication, with better trust, with better like I did say communication, with like calm and stability and grounded energy. All right, so pile number 3, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.